57 is the new 27. I'm logging in online today. Just finished that major workout. Just finished that run. And now I'm outside just finishing up my bag work. And now I want to talk to some people and find out what y'all got going on for the day. So you see I got my glasses on and I'm ready to get it on. Ready to see what y'all got going on. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah, where my people at? Where y'all at today? It's a nice, lovely day outside. About, I don't know, what the temperature like. Let's see, got my other phone right here. It says this, in Hampton, Virginia, it's 69 degrees out here. 69. But it feels like 64 because the wind blowing. Feels like 64 degrees out here. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there. You need that type of weather. Ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. When you shadow boxing, you gotta move. Get off the line. Ah, ah. Get off that line. Ah, ah. Ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah. Come on. Ah, 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 ah. Ah. Woo. Gotta hit him and turn the ankles. Hit him and turn the ankles. Turn them. Ah, 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 ah. Come on. Come on. What's next for him? What's next for him? Ah, ah, ah. Come in, try to slip up on you. Take a step back, hit it with a check hook. Turn. Ah, ah. You gotta be able to, ah, ah. Jump, bang, bang. Jump, bang, 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 bang. There we go. It's all a part of the shadowboxing game. When your shadowboxing is good, your fight gonna be good. Look, this is what he see. He see your head. He see your head. Bap. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Yeah. Woo! Yes, sir. Good, man. What's up, homie? Yo, how y'all feel out there? How y'all feeling out there today? Boy, let me know where you're from. I'm from a little small place called Virginia. Yes, sir, Hampton, Virginia. Who we got here? Who we got here? Let me raise this up some. Let me see. Flash moves. Do flash moves. I don't know what flash moves are. SA. Ah. 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 Oh, you trying to throw it. Ah, you trying to catch it. Ah, ah. Ah, turn. Ah, hands up. Come back. Get back in it. You trying to run. You trying to run. Ah. Come in. Bang. Whoa. Come in. Bop, bop. Turn. Don't spend a whole lot of time going backwards. Because they say you're going to run into something. What you're going to run into is the ropes. And when you run into them, you're going to get caught. When they catch you on the ropes, Switzerland in the house. When they catch you on the ropes, they get you beat down. So, don't run into the ropes. When you shadow boxing, practice what you're preaching. Turn. 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 Step. 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 Turn. Turn. Bounce on them. Bounce on them. Step out. Get that quick stutter step. Quick stutter step. Gotta be able to, woo, step. Woo, step. Woo. Put the hands up in case he throw them big shots. Hands up. Turn with them hands up. Yeah. The basics. It's the basics. What's good? Jenkins. Chili D's. More money. I see y'all up here. I appreciate you, CC. It's funny how your name is CC and my name is Coach Carl. Okay, there we go. There we go. I see you. Yes, sir. People always make negative statements, then come back and say I'm sorry. Or I'm just playing. It's cool though. Hey, just imagine something. Just imagine if somebody smacked your mama in the face and then said, oh, I'm just playing. That's gonna be kind of stupid, right? So that's what I tell people. Watch what you say and watch what you do. Because it ain't just you that's doing it, it's somebody else that's doing it too. You know, my wife get online and people say stupid stuff all the time. But I told her, I warned her, they ain't gonna do that. Why? Because they do it to me. And I'm trying to teach you something and they're doing it to me. But it's all good. You just gotta understand what you're dealing with. So I always tell people, be careful what you say and careful what you do. Because we only got one life. We're gonna try to live this one to the best of our abilities. Yo, Coach, what's up? What's up, Lex? More money, you know the game. You know the game. I ain't mad at nobody. I tell people all the time, every comment matters. Even if you say something silly. And I appreciate you, CC, for subbing and liking. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all, the rest of y'all sub. I be happy, man. I had 26,000 people on my live one time. But I ain't had 26,000 subs. So I appreciate it. Say I'm doing exercises at home, been 3 days. Push-ups. These days I will increase them and start pull-ups. Man, that's what I'm talking about. You don't need nobody. You need you. That's what you need. You need you. All you gotta do is make it happen. Same thing I do. Man, I swear, some days I don't feel like getting on this live. I don't. I done did so much stuff before I came back here. Man, I'm telling y'all, I done did 4 hours worth of training today. I ran 3 fast miles. I stopped at the store, got my food for the day, came home. Man, and then I sat on that couch for a second, man. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like going outside. I don't feel like hanging the bag up. I don't feel like going through no shadow boxing drills. But guess what? Every time I think of y'all, I say I might touch somebody's life today. I might give somebody some information that they need today. So if that's the case, I came on outside, you know, put on my hoodie and came back out. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see. Jimmy White, good day, coach. Do you know if any boxers use prescription eye contacts during the fight? My son did. During the amateurs, you definitely can wear contacts during the fight. During the pros, it depends on what state you in. Every state got a different sanctioning body, and sometimes states don't allow it. But you can always ask, because they're not going to stop a fight because you wear glasses. Because as you can see, a lot of fighters, when they come to a press conference, they got glasses on. But when they go to a fight, they ain't got glasses on. And I don't need glasses for but nothing to read. I don't need them to fight. I don't need them to drive. I don't need them to do nothing. I just need them to read these small little itty bitty letters. But other than that, man, I say, man, hey, look, don't let it stop you from fighting, bro. There's fighters out there. A lot of them wear glasses. Hey, man, Mo Money, straight from Sweden. I respect your energy. I'm an MMA fighter, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, game recognized game, bro. We all do what we do. We all do what we do. Bang, 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 bang. Sometimes you got to hit it with that 14 piece. They don't ever see it coming. They don't think you that fast. You need to know how to fight or defend yourself. Well, it starts with listening. First, you try to get out of a fight. You don't try to chump down. You try to walk away. And you got to learn how to hug people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean hug them because you love them. Hug them because you don't want them to hit you. Man, the best thing I tell somebody to do that don't know how to fight at all is take up some judo or some jiu-jitsu or some boxing. Boxing if you got hands and you ain't afraid to throw them. Judo or jiu-jitsu if you don't want nobody to grab you, but when they do, you want to get them off of you. One punch 1,000 times or 1,000 punches one time. I take one punch and I just train it to death. And I make it good. I make it great. And once you make it great, you do what you do. Let me see. Nice move, bro. Appreciate it. I just wanted to say hi, man. You hit me with a 14 piece like that. Ha. Hey, look, I ain't trying to hit nobody right now. I'm just trying to show you how to hit somebody. Hey, African person from the USA. I don't know about African. I ain't never been to Africa, but I'm a brown person. You know what I'm saying? Said, come fight me. I'm from Germany. Oh, I'm German. I think he meant to say Germany. Yeah, I got a son in Germany right now. And he got more hands than I got. Think I'm fast. You should check him out. He 32 with a major amateur career in boxing and in karate. Hey, just like me. Are you supposed to do every day? That might sound like a stupid question, but it ain't. Yes, you're supposed to go to the bathroom every day, sometimes twice a day. Because if you don't go to the bathroom, let me tell you what happens. It stays in your system. And it's the stuff that your body don't need. That's why I went to your digestive tract. It's the bacteria that you want to get out your body. People that don't go to the bathroom every day gonna end up going to the doctor one day. That's how it goes. So if it was a joke, it ain't a joke. But if it ain't a joke, then there you go. Hi, Uncle. Where are you from? I'm from Virginia. What it is, Coach? I see you, player. I see you. Yes, sir. I see you. Almost left the ground on that one. I was about to hit him with a Superman punch. I forgot this boxing. You can't hit nobody with a Superman punch in boxing. AC, I appreciate your comment, dog. I don't watch TV for 3 hours a day. I don't kill my mind like that. Discombobulated. Hey, man, I can't talk about that kind of stuff on here. They'll be knocking at my door. The po-po will be knocking at my door. Hey, look, man, you moving supposed to be clean when you train. Lord have mercy on my soul. Not a southpaw. I can actually box both orthodox and southpaw. I write both. I eat with both. Maybe kid would be scared from you. I don't know what that means. I'm lost sometimes. I don't get the full context of the story. One voice. It must. I don't know what that means. Sometimes, man, y'all hit me with these abbreviations. Y'all gotta remember, man. Y'all gotta remember. Yes, sir. Ah. 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 Thing about that 1-5-2-5 somebody just talked about. It's not a good combination. And the reason why is because don't allow your hands to flow perfectly. Because if I'm throwing a 1 and then I come behind it and throw a 5, right? Then I throw a 2. If he don't move out, if he's still here, my 2 gonna be short. And if he move, my 2 gonna be out here. But to hit him with the 5 again, I won't be able to get back to him. So you gotta think about the people. You gotta think about where they are. 1, 2, I'm here. 5, 1, 2, 3. Something of that nature. Because if I'm hitting him with a short punch, I can't hit him with a long punch. And a short punch is a 5 or a 6. I can't hit him with a short punch and then hit him with a long punch because he's still gonna be standing right here. Probably if I hit him with a 5, he's gonna be right here on me and I'm gonna jack it up. Now I can't hit him with a 2. I hit him with a 5, then hit him with a 6, then hit him with a 3. You say after 1, 2, you sleep. Yes, sir. AC. Yeah, so that's it. So you got to think, when you try to put your combinations together, somebody asked me one time when I'm on a heavy bag, how do I know what punches to put behind each other so that my hands can keep flowing? It's based on where I think the person's going to be at. So when I'm coming to a person, it's 1. I'm coming to you, it's a 1. I can even hit you with a 3. Bang, bang, long 3. Bang, bang, bang. If I'm throwing a 1, I'm checking you to make sure, to see where you are, to see what you're going to do. So if I hit you with a 1, you don't move, I hit you. You don't move, I catch you with the second hand. You come forward, I'm back up. Yeah, I got the check hook on reserve, just in case. See how I pull my hand out? It's for the check hook. See? I can hit you with 1, 2 again. So it's all about the combinations. It's all about the person. It's all about, no coach can ever give you a combination that's gonna work all the time. Because it depends on the person that you fight. Some people won't even accept, won't even look, what's the word I'm looking for? Won't even look surprised by the jab. Because if you throw a jab at me, I'm gonna do this. You throw it. That's all I'm gonna do. And I do like this and see what you can do with your check hook. I say, okay. Then you throw the jab. I step in for the check hook, then hit you with my hook. See, the whole thing is block it, retaliate. But you gotta know where it's coming from first. And the way you know that is because you set it up. You can make a guy throw what you want him to throw. A guy got a good overhand, backhand. All right, so he do this. Every time you go down, he go, okay. Well, my thing is, make him do it. Make him do it, and when he throw this shot, hit him with a shot over the top. The UAE. How do you sneak an uppercut? You sneak an uppercut, you can't do it from a distance. Any coach will tell you throwing an uppercut from a distance is a bad move because you're leaving yourself open and you got to take too big of a step. And if you miss, you can also hurt yourself. So the way you throw an uppercut, you got to be in close. So if I'm fighting a guy and I'm throwing a jab and I want to throw an uppercut, I got to get to him. So that's what the stutter step is for. So say I'm here and I'm like, ah, ah, ah. That's my way in. Now, if I can manage, if he doesn't move, or if I back him up into a corner or back him up on the ropes, then it's one of these. Then it's one of these. Ah! 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 See how I did it? I slid in. So it's like, ah! 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 You gotta get close to him. You gotta get close enough where you can throw it up under the chin. Or you can throw an uppercut to the body. But the bottom line is, you gotta take that stutter step. You gotta have the gonads to take that stutter step and basically cover yourself. You have to cover yourself whenever you go in. So if I'm coming in, it's like this. Ah! See? Up! Cover. Up! Up! See, he'll fall for it, but you gotta get in. It's like the mailman. How can you get mail in a mailbox if you don't come to the porch? 3 is on a hook. Are you asking me? 3 is a hook, 4 is an uppercut. Can I show the stutter step slower? Let me back this down. Turn it around a little bit. All right. Here's the stutter step. It's like this. It's like it's like being outside and get ready to run. That's the stutter step. Look. That's the stutter step. It's like this. See, I'm faking it. And you step out. And when you step, you throw. Because your hand and your foot moves at the same time. Look. Ah. 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 Just like that. There's a lot of footwork, but you only step in one time. Unless you're going to do a bunch of punches. Now, if you're going to be like, you stutter step and then you, because you don't stutter step, stop, and then stutter step. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to mess around and twist your ankle or nothing. So the whole thing is, your back foot is up like this. It's up. It's ready to kick. Your front foot is flat. So if I'm here and I'm like, ah, 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 it's like that. Is neck training bad long term? No. Neck training ain't bad. Depends on what you're doing with your neck. I wouldn't suggest that you try to lift too much, because anything too much is going to be bad in the long run. So what I do is put 15 pounds on a harness, put my harness on my head, and I do neck lifts. And I do like 50 up and down, and then I do 50 side to side. That makes your neck strong. And that's going to help you no matter whether you're in boxing, karate, taekwondo, or you're in a car, and you get hit from the back in a car. It stops you from jerking your neck. Anything that stops you from jerking your neck is how you prevent whiplash. 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. Bang, bang, bang. Good combination if you got them up against something. Once again, you're throwing a lot of punches that come from a lot of different places. So if I'm throwing a 2 straight, then I'm throwing a 3, this is a cross, then I'm throwing a 6, which is under, at any given time, he could counter me. If I throw the 3, he can come under it. with his 6. If I throw the 2, he's gonna have a hard time countering that one because I'm gonna hit him and get out of the way. But when I throw the 6, if he's not stationary, meaning he's not in one position, he can throw the 3 through my 6. See, every action has a reaction. Kokeki uke. Every action has a reaction, which means every punch I throw, there's another side to that punch. If I'm throwing a jab, he throw a jab. If I throw a hook, he throw an uppercut. If I throw an uppercut, he throw a hook. So you got to be careful what position you're going to be in. Then when you start throwing, you asking me about a lot of punches that have to have with your arms being bent. Arms being bent. Arms being bent. If that's the case, let me explain something to you. When you're in a situation like that, you can only land those punches when you're up close and you're banging out. So if you're not a banger, if you don't plan on being in that type of banging situation where, you understand something, when you're throwing short punches, you close to the guy. It's like the difference between having a stick and a knife. I can fight with a stick or a knife, but I understand there's 2 different ways to do things. My stick is going to be about that long. My knife is going to be this long. I got to get close up to you. You can do things to me when I'm trying to get close. Just because I got a knife don't mean nothing. But when I got a stick, I can stand back further. I can poke or I can sling. You see what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, that's the difference in throwing short shots or throwing long shots. Throwing jabs, 1-2s, 1-1-2s, even a long 3, 1-2-3, but there's no such thing as a long uppercut or a long body shot. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to get close to throw those for them to be meaningful. So when you think of that, think of the fact that he's going to be throwing shots back too. So you ain't just going to go in there clean and come out clean. You can go in there clean and come out dirty. What's your favorite trick against a tall opponent? That stutter step. That stutter. Because I'm here. See, if you got good hands, you ain't got to hold them here. But I don't teach people how to hold their hands down. I teach people how to hold their hands like this, because that's traditional boxing and it's the beginning of boxing. But when you got good hands, let me explain something to you. He will not see where you throwing punches from. Mayweather can't see where you throwing punches from. Lomachenko can't see where you throwing punches from. Most people can't see where you're throwing them from if you're not throwing them from here. Why? Because people can't see down here, right? You can't see down here and up here at the same time. So I'm right here, right? See how my hand is swinging? If I do this, you have a hard time blocking that punch because it's coming up, right? So with that being said, you learn all the moves of the game and then you put the moves to work. Bottom line is, it's an up shot. You here. You see people do this? It's hard to block that because you don't know how to block it. It's only one way to block it, and that's like this. But if they fake it and you do this and they come over the top with the second shot, oh man. I knew guys that was faster than me. They could fake this and then come around and catch you with a hook. They already know where you're gonna be at. And so when you try to block it down, because only you can block a punch coming up. It's like a kick. You block a kick, right? Same thing you do with that punch. It's coming from the ground up. It's hard to throw. But bottom line is you could do like this. Up. 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 All you're doing is hitting them in the chin with the knuckles, but you coming up like this. It's a dangerous punch. That's what you do. You got to trick a tall guy. You got to trick anybody. You got to remember something. Everybody that climbing that ring is trying to beat you down. And you climbing in that ring trying to beat him down. But the guy that is in the best shape has the best chance to do the beat down. And then the guy that's in the best shape that knows the most information. Understand it's not about just hitting people. Everybody think boxing is putting on a pair of gloves and I'm gonna hit him and he gonna hit me and the guy that hits the best wins the fight. It's people you'll never hit. You'll nip them the whole fight. You'll never feel the flesh of hitting the person straight on because they do a lot of deflection. You right here, you slipping, I'm turning, I'm catching your punch coming straight in and I'm just cutting it off. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens when you fight a guy that's got more skills than you do. That's why if you see an amateur in the ring with a pro, the pro is just kind of playing around. The amateur's giving it all he got because that's what he learned in amateur boxing. That's why they don't really translate most of the time, but it is what it is. But with that being said, you fight a tall fighter with slick moves and you get close to him. You don't stay out here because out here is where he wants you to be. He wants you to be at the end of his arms so that he can continue to do all of this. And it's going to be a bad day for you. So you got to keep your hands up and you got to slip in. And when you come in, because he's tall, you ain't got to come in with no jab. If you know you're fighting a tall fighter, you come in with an uppercut, hook, or overhand right. You do the Mike Tyson, over the top, under the bottom. Every time you get close, you be like, ah! But you got to train for that. Because if you don't train for it, you're not going to be able to do it in the ring. Now let's see. You did not know about the macroeconomic conditions in Spain or London. Man, I don't know nothing about none of them places. They way above me, bro. I don't know nothing about none of that. If you was talking to me. Is Muay Thai too hard for a beginner? No, nothing's too hard for a beginner. It depends on how old you are. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you take Muay Thai at 40 because you're going to have to kick something that's going to be a lot stronger than your ankle and your foot. 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, that's a great combination. And I'm tell you why. Because they never expect the 1 to come after the 2. They never expect it. They never expect the 1 to come after the 2. So if I'm doing this, bang, bang, they don't expect this. Bang, bang, bang. That was my favorite combination, 1, 2, 1. It's like, ah, 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 ah. Now, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, they don't ever catch that because they're not going to catch the other ones are what they're going to be shocked by. They're not going to be shocked by the first one. Snoop Dogg. How long does it take to get comfortable in boxing or self-defense? It all depends on who your teacher is. Because some teachers will throw you in the ring on day 1 and have you out there banging it out with somebody and you ain't going to get comfortable at all. You're going to come home and you're going to be mad that you ever took that class. But if the teacher is patient, understands what your goal is, take your time. Always remember, learn defense first. Don't go out there trying to strike somebody. Go out there trying to block what he's throwing at you. And then when you blocking, you can see what's open. France in the house. Hans. EAI. Thank you. You're welcome. Greetings, player. From Player D. No, I thought he was saying greetings, player. It says greetings from Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Hey, man, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you logging in. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel so you can always log in and you can always hear what your boy got to talk about. And you can always ask me questions. That's the thing. What exercise is game-changing to do every day? The exercise that's game-changing is pull-ups. Why? Because they ain't easy. You get greasy doing pull-ups. Them Jones ain't easy, player. I do 40 pull-ups a day. And let me tell you, when I first got my pull-up bar 2 years ago, I could only do 2 on the first set. And every other set after that was 1. But I would get to 10. And then every day I got to 2. Then I got to 3, and I was doing sets of 3. Now I do 4 sets of 10 every day. And that was my goal. My goal was to get to 10. I felt like 10 was a comparable number that would help me grow. And as you can see, your shoulders getting growing, your shoulders are getting stronger, your hands are getting faster. Pull-ups do everything for your back, for your arms, for your shoulders. That's what it is. It does everything. Let me see. What about jump rope? Jump rope, you need jump rope. Jump rope is like where you get that footwork from. Them stutter steps. See, when you jumping rope, and then all of a sudden you doing all, yeah, you doing your thing. Jump rope will get you right. Jump rope will have you dancing. And what you want to do when you're boxing is you want to dance. You want to, you know what I'm saying? That's what jump rope. You doing all of that. You learning how to use 1 foot at a time when you jump roping. Haha, some tequilas. What about jump burpees? Nah, I like burpees, but burpees don't really do much for me. I could do 100 of burpees and I'll just be mad I did them. Burpees is like doing a plank. And I like planks for what they do to your core, but planks don't hurt me. I do 10-minute planks on a regular. They don't hurt me, so I want to do something that's a little harder. And burpees, I don't mind burpees, but when I do them, I just really don't like them. They just feel like they don't do a whole lot for me because maybe I do so many other exercises that cover so many other parts of the body that the burpees don't seem to be really beating me down. 2 to the head, 1 to the midsection. My coach used to always tell me you're going to take them 2 to the head. You take 2 to the body, 1 to the head. How many times jump rope a week? How many times can you jump rope a week? I say jump rope every day. Hey man, there was this guy that lived in my neighborhood back in the day, and he was overweight. And every morning I used to see him outside jumping rope. But you'd hear him jumping and kicking and yelling and messing the rope up. And then one day his 5 seconds of jump went to 10 seconds. About a month later, heard him early in the morning, he was jumping for 30 seconds. One day he was jumping for like at least a minute. And one day I looked out the window and I wanted to see him because he was doing his thing. And that dude had lost like maybe 50 pounds. So that jump rope is a monster. For real, for real. Have I ever been to France? No, I've never been to France. What about 100-yard sprints? 100-yard sprints are good. And the reason why they're good is because sprints are what you're doing in the ring. You're going from 0 to 100 in the ring. So you, at 1 minute, you just boxing slow, and then all of a sudden you just jump out and you throw 100 punches. And that's what sprinting do. Sprinting allows you to build up that part of your cardio. It allows you to go from 0 to 100. So yeah, sprints are good. And I tell people, if you want to do sprints and don't want to do them at a track, then do 100 by 100 or 50 by 50, which means walk 50 steps and then just break out and start running 50 steps. Then walk 50 steps. Then break out and start running 50 steps. And the reason why you do it like that is because you want your body to know that you're not done. See, your body don't know when you're done until you tell it. So if I ran a 100-yard sprint, and then when I sat down, my body thinks that a 100-yard sprint is all I need, then I'm gonna go sit down. But what happens if I run a 100-yard sprint and then run another 100-yard sprint? And then run another 100-yard sprint. See, I keep telling my body that no matter what you wanted to do, I'm going to do what I want to do with it. So my plan for a 100-yard sprint is do this. Time your 100-yard sprint. Time it. And then try to beat your time every time. Do at least 3 times and try to beat your time every time. Thought I heard somebody walk outside from one of these townhouses. I'm making sure ain't no bear coming up behind you, boy, because I don't want to have to do the 50-yard, 100-yard sprint. Y'all be like, yo, where Coach go? Oh, you see a bear come up and touch my phone. Yeah, Coach gone. That's what happened. Coach booking. 100-yard sprint, then 20 jabs, then do another 100-yard sprint. Hey, look, make sure y'all sign up to my page. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure it is important. Y'all helping me out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the notification icon, do everything on there. You ain't got to pay for none of it. Do it all. And I'm going to be up here every day, almost every day. I'm going to be up here at least 4 days, 5 days a week. So y'all get to talk to me and y'all get to ask me all kinds of questions. I'm your at-home boxing coach. People say you can't learn boxing online. Yes, you can. Just get on my page and just ask me enough questions and start doing the work. You'll learn it. Wouldn't squats be better to match with sprints? That's what I do. It's not better, but it's good. There's a whole lot of stuff that go behind each other. Like, you know, like I do push-ups and then pull-ups and then dips all in the same couple of sets. But it's one of those things where it ain't no better. It's just what's better for me. Everybody can't do 100-yard sprints and then do, you know, squats. They don't got the ability to do it. But everybody got the ability to try a 100-yard sprint and then walk a little bit, then try it again. And Jesus loves you too, partner. Appreciate it. But look, I got to get off here because my phone got enough charge for me to get on my other channel, and I got to do a live stream up there. But look, I appreciate y'all. I've been up here 39 minutes, and I'm going to mark that time because I want to get up here again and be up here about the same amount of time every time. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all logging in. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate all the dialogue. I appreciate all the answers. And please, if you know something that I need to know, don't be afraid to tell it to me. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 57 is the new 27, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side because right about now, your boy is out.